guy that played Shao Kahn was a perfect pick. Yeah, you know what I heard? I heard that guy in real life was like super short too. Good thing Doom Eternal kicked ass. Man, Doom Eternal was so good. I still think that might be my game of the year. I really, really liked Resident Evil 3, but... Oh, can I not go back out the window? But I think I will... I'll give the award as of now to Doom Eternal. I liked it way too much. Messed up Doom, yet somehow Sonic is great, right? How does that happen? Like, you made a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which, in my opinion, was pretty damn good. And then you make a direct-to-video Doom movie, and you blew it. Thanks for the tip. Changing resolution made the stream better. That's what I figured. Yeah, because I've even noticed that on a lot of videos I watch, I'll be like, that looks like shit. And then I'll be like, oh, wait a minute. And I'll click the little gear, and I'll notice it's on, like, 360p. Oh, here we go. Now we can fast travel. Lighthouse. How's the game? I like this game. It's a little slower paced, but it's Batman Metroidvania. It's Metroidvania light. Because it's very basic exploration. I'm working on new YouTube logo. Nice. I'm working overtime right now. My job is suspending people's mortgage payments. Yeah, our rent wasn't. I asked my realtor. I was like, are you guys suspending rent payments for this month? Nope. I was like, damn.
I get the feeling the boss doesn't really care about
I wonder what's going on with these stimulus checks we're supposed to be getting. I forgot about that. It's supposed to be, what, $1,200 for adults plus $500 per kid? I forgot all about that. Oh, fuck.
You don't pay to get out of bed.
The non-profits need profits since they're unemployed. Exactly. So if non-profits don't have money, they're not going to be wanting to pay for legal services and all this. Hence, my fiance's job was in danger because of that. Like, I remember, like, she works from home. She works here. She talks to people on the phone and stuff. When coronavirus started, getting real bad with the quarantines and stuff, she was just kind of sitting around all day doing nothing because she didn't have any calls. And we kind of had a feeling it was coming, and we were like, there's no way they're going to keep paying you with no work to do, you know. So we were just kind of just expecting it. It's not like Doom Annihilation had a small budget either. That's very true. I'm doing it because I feel bad. I'm doing it because I love your channel, believe in your content. If my extra money that I don't need can help anyone, I'll give it away. Hey, like I said, man, I appreciate it. I just don't want anyone to feel obligated to have to do that. You guys know you can always just come here, chill, and just watch some free content too. I just don't want anyone to feel obligated.
Can't get across that gap.
Like these channels that are like,
Wayne Corp was putting
it's going to be $10 an hour
building
to continue the stream, guys. $10 an hour.
Lying around somewhere.
Mods, ban anyone on the channel that says e-begging. Pretty sure I played Arkham Knight before. If you haven't, you should. Try and use unemployment money to get some equipment to start my own channel. Maybe we'll be able to stream together then. Keep in mind, you don't need a lot to start a channel. Work with what you have. When I started, I had a basic webcam that cost me like 50 bucks, which wasn't very good, but it did what it needed to do. It caught video. A computer, and if you want to stream, there's free software. I used OBS Streamlabs, completely free. So you don't need to spend a ton of money. A lot of people, when they start channels, they make the mistake of spending a ton of money on equipment. You really don't need to. How the fuck do I get over there? What does Metroidvania mean? I get the Castlevania side, but why do people say Metroid and Metroidvania? Because Metroid's what started that. Metroid and Super Metroid are what started that. And when Castlevania Symphony of the Night came out, it was copying Metroid's formula. So that's why people fused Castlevania and Metroid together into Metroidvania. That's where the term comes from. I'm not a big fan of the term myself, but it makes sense. So, to be a little more accurate, you probably want to call it Metroid style. Now the BS is that I'm lost. Oh yeah, but I was saying, said I got the name Gamer Thumb. It's really not an interesting story. Nothing clever at all. But the original name on the channel when I first started it, I was going to call it the game station. And the reason I say that is because for a while I was making... Should I travel somewhere else? Let me go somewhere else. Let's go to industrial. I was making like a home arcade with a bunch of emulators, and I had like a custom arcade. I called it Game Station, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll call the channel that someone already had it. So I was like, damn. Another one I liked was D-pad attack, but there was another channel I saw called the D-pad, and I was like, it's too similar. And Gamer Thumb just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of popped in my head, and I was like, I mean, and this is where it gets real stupid. I mean, you play games with your thumbs, right? Like moving joysticks and gamer, so I just combined the words and slap TV at the end. I was like, there you go, sounds good. So that's the story. I told you guys it wasn't interesting, but I didn't learn till later that gamer thumb is an actual medical condition. It's called gamer's thumb. So yeah, that's the story. Told you guys it wasn't very interesting. I bet I can't get to the lighthouse yet. So who are we going after? We're going after whoever's here. I think it was Black Mask that took over the industrial complex. Kakarot, welcome. Just logged into your channel. Question, where did you get your Broly cover mask? That is actually... Alright, so I have a Broly like bandana that I put over my face when I go out. Because the coronavirus. That's actually my dog's. I bought a custom dog scarf on eBay. He's never used it because it's too big for him still, because he's still growing. But I figured when he's older, he can use it. But it's perfect for when I go out. So since I don't have a mask, I've been using that. See, this is what happened last time. I got lost in this game. Access point for maintenance tunnels. Oh, there's another path. Here we go. See my tweet about Sonic Adventure 2 random? Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Controlled by an analog, which is currently offline. So I guess this is kind of open world. I can just kind of go wherever I can get to. Alright, so I got to power that back on. Should have called the channel, it will never be hacked. That would have been false. You think they're going to remake Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City? Also, Gamer Thumb was the term for old NES injuries from the stiff D-pads. Do I think they're going to remake Operation Raccoon City? No, I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest. It's not popular among fans. I love it. It's not popular among fans, though, overall. And it wasn't reviewed well. No. It's not going to happen. This is where it came from. Zelda and Broly getting along. Yeah, overall, I mean, they're not killing each other. He likes to play a lot with her, but his idea of playing... He doesn't realize he's a big dog. He's a 7-month-old puppy, but for a pit bull, he's a big... He's like almost... He's got to be over 50 pounds now. Sometimes he gets all excited and starts randomly running around the house. He doesn't realize he's like a giant missile. So when he plays with the other dog, that's a mix of a Papillon and a Jack Russell Terrier. So she gets pissed off at him and like bites at him because he'll be like charging towards her and he'll just send her flying. She gets so pissed off at him. But yeah, he doesn't realize how big his ass is. He's like a giant hippo. Just saw the Broly scarf. It looks odd. Yeah, I might just keep it. I might not even give it to my dog. You got to get the line launcher from administration to get the light. Okay, so yeah, I have to do that then later. That makes sense then.
Any Joker goons show their faces, shoot first and laugh later. Got it? Why is the boss...
Surprise! So live launcher, then lighthouse. And that's an administration, and I'm in the industrial area, so that'll be when I go take down Joker, I guess. Uh-oh. 666. So 2 6s, that means it's this one. No? This one. No, this one. Yeah, there you go. I was kidding. You still think that DBZ Kakarot is a prequel to Doom Eternal? No, Kakarot? Did I say it was during the stream? I don't remember if that's something I said. Sure. Why not? Device can be activated by a sudden burst of electricity. Battery? Sudden burst of electricity. Jamming the fans will allow Oh, I go up here. Capcom didn't make Raccoon City in the first place, so it wouldn't really be a remake. Yeah, and they also outsourced Resident Evil 3 remake to 2M? I think that was their name. Supposedly, they're the ones working on the next remake, too. Not confirmed yet, but there's a lot of talk about that. Well, actual Capcom is working on the Resident Evil 8. Mask similar to the one worn by violent criminal Black Mask. I love Black Mask.
The board's locked down. It can't be reversed.
No, no! Can I go now?
Yes. Full overload on all prison generators. Sionis is a lunatic.
He's just doing stuff to do stuff. I'm gonna be trash, Black Mask.
Overloading Blackgate's generators, trying to start a chain reaction.
Good for him. The only generator you need to worry about is the one.
Raccoon City makes me hate Nikolai. Whenever I see him, I'm like, curse you.
If I can't stop that,
wait till you play Resident Evil 3 remake.
Won't even exist.
I think it's worse than that.
Yeah, well, I don't plan to be here if and when that happens. Do what you gotta do, but we need the power on to open the Arkham wing.
Ever seen TV show Archer? No, I know what it is. I've never watched. I've seen like an episode or two. I didn't really get into it. What's the worst, best canon police moments over the years? Oh, God, I don't know. I can't even think of a specific example. There's so many. The canon police... The worst ones are the ones that will write me a paragraph and actually... like, the ones that are bad are the ones that will be like, Operation Raccoon City is not canon. And I'll be like, yeah, I know. It's in the first video and in the description. Like, oh, okay, sorry, I missed it. Fine. But then you have the ones that'll sit there and write a paragraph, and you could tell that they're, like, furiously enraged typing away. Those are the worst, because it's just like, it really matters to you that much, doesn't it? Like, it's that serious. Those are the worst. And you could just sift through all the comments and see those. After a while, I just tune them out. I just stop responding to them, because it's just like, I'm just typing the same shit over and over. Clearly, you didn't pay attention to the video.
Flush him out, he says. I gotta flush him out.
Going back to the remakes, I hope they do 1 and Veronica. Would like to see Resident Evil 8 or a sequel to Resident Evil 3 remake.
The things I do.
You know what I want as DLC for 3? I want the Ghost Survivors 2 hyphen Outbreak. Make like an expansion, not just a DLC chapter. Make it a full game expansion, and remake some of the Outbreak scenarios with the remake world. That'd be so badass. Not gonna happen, but I would gladly shell money out for it.
I think we got what it takes.
Like, charge like $40 and make it like a full-blown expansion to the game. I think people will be okay with that. Maybe even $29.99.
Working for crazy people's really gonna bite me in the ass one of these days. There he is!
Oh, you son of a bitch. See, the ground takedown doesn't work anywhere near as good as the console ones. Is he coming down here? Oh, look. He's coming down to receive a beating.
Back! Over here!
Idiot.
Not again!
Oh no! I'm being surrounded! Oh no, I got it. That was close. That was real close. Operation Raccoon City is the first time I ever knew Nikolai. Yeah, he's in the original Resident Evil 3. I loved it in the remake when he closes the door in the tram. And Jill's like, what the fuck, Nemesis is coming. And he's just like, he's not after me. And he winks at her and walks away. I'm like, what an asshole. At that point, I was like, oh, no, he better die in this game. Is this a new game? No. This came out on the PlayStation Vita, but this is the PlayStation 3 remaster. It came out a while ago. It's new to some people. A lot of people didn't even know about this game. It wasn't very, I don't know, no one ever talked about it. It wasn't very widely advertised, because, I mean, it was just a Vita game. And then the HD remaster just kind of came out quietly. Black Mask. Manual override switch for security, currently deactivated. Can I hit it? No, I can't hit it.
You gotta be kidding me! He's real!
Oh. It's funny how some of these criminals think Batman's not real. It's like, who do you think put your boss in prison? The damn Batman is who. Who's your favorite and best Robin? Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson, because he eventually became Nightwing, and that's just, Nightwing's badass. I like Jason Todd, but he's not really Robin no more. I mean, he was, but I don't know. Dick Grayson. Okay, I need the, my little gel explosion there. I don't have that yet. That's probably just hanging out in the prison still somewhere. Manual override switch appears to be extremely fragile. Okay, why can't I batarang it? Oh, now I can. There we go. I would think they would be the most entertaining. Oh, the cannon police? Oh yeah, for sure. They are the most entertaining. It just shows the ridiculousness of some people. How some people get so worked up emotionally over like what actually happened in something that didn't actually happen because it's fictional. And also something that can be rewritten as future games comes out as the company deems. It's just, to me, it's just not that serious. The reason I do a lot of those timeline videos the way I do, showing things that aren't even canon, is because to me, and in my mind when I make these, it's more of a celebration of that video game series. You know, including everything, you know, to appreciate everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, the canon, the non-canon. An emergency set-off switch is located at the piston head. Ah, I see it. Duh! Oh, I got it. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. There's a lot of clicking in the audio? What do you mean? Is anyone else getting clicking? You think we'll see Dick as Robin again in the near future? I don't know. I think he's kind of outgrown the role of Robin. Got the gel launcher. You know Mario 64 when Mario throws Bowser, he says bye-bye gay Bowser. I don't remember that. I love Mario's voice actor. What do I have to blow up? Can't I just shoot a gel launcher at someone's face? Ah. Okay, it's down here. Do you think David Bowie would have made a perfect Albert Wesker if he was made to play him in a movie? Yeah, I think he would have made a good Wesker. He looked like him. That means you have to finish playing Gunslinger Joe when you do Wolfenstein? Yeah. You have a point. I'll play it on like the easiest difficulty imaginable. Just to never have to do it again. That's what I'll do. I don't even care. He, like, shoots it directly on the ground. I can't, like, move it up. See, this is probably going to be crucial in finding a bunch of secrets. Yeah. Anyone else hear a lot of clicking in the audio? AC said there was some clicking. I can't hear it on my end. Or I don't see anything on my end about it. You know the Royal Flush Gang? Of course. That's that gang with all the, like, card themes. None here? Okay. Huh. I don't know. I liked Black Mask and Birds of Prey. I thought he was cool in that movie. Sadly, we're not going to see him again. It's Gunslinger Joe that bad. The whole DLC, it's not just Gunslinger Joe. The Gunslinger Joe's the one I had the most problems with. Very glitchy and just not fun. But all the DLC was pretty bad. It's just rehashed sections of the game you already played, except with less. It basically just take all the power-ups you had in game and remove a bunch of them just to have a gimmick in the DLC. And then, like, for example, there's one area that was a stealth mission, and you go to one area that it's the exact same area you go in the main game that looks a little different, but it's very obviously the same area, just reused
Black
assets.
Mask must have overridden the other generators to reroute more
It's like
power.
you paid for DLC, but you're just replaying the game you just played. Can't stop Batman with dark lights. I got detective vision, son. There you go. Did you hear what happened to Ezra Miller? What's up? What, did he get coronavirus? I feel like every time I hear about a celebrity online, they got coronavirus. No, I haven't heard. What happened to him? But do you know the Condiment Man? They seriously should put Condiment Man in one of the Arkham games as a joke boss. Like, instead of Electrocutioner in Arkham Origins where you, like, one-shot him, that should have been Condiment Man. He choked someone out? Holy shit. Like in a bar fight, or he straight up killed someone? Yes, Fabian knows the Royal Flush Gang personally and met them once. Don't know. That's true. He choked a lady and dropped her on the ground? What's the story behind that? There's got to be a story behind that. Like, I can't accept that he just randomly, like, saw a lady in the street and decided to slam her on the ground. That's great. I'm going to have to look that up later. I didn't hear about that at all. Oh, look, this is broken right here. Check this out. There we go. Oh, man. Either I'm going to fight Killer Croc or, like Solomon Grundy or something. I'm in the sewers. One of them is going to be here. I don't like this. I'm going back to the Batcave. Screw this. The lady must be you. Reverse flash. That's hilarious. I mean, is the lady alright? Or is she, like, knocked out in the hospital or something? A floodgate in the closed position. This explodes. Oh, could be used to conduct electricity. Okay. Why do I need to conduct electricity in the water? Oh. Highly flammable. And that's my cue. What? See, there's going to be a boss fight here. Because there's something flammable here. Yeah, and then there's like electric water stuff. I'm just not sure where to go. This is Metroid Prime, literally. You just gotta scan everything. By the way, thank you to the 70 of you that are here and not watching either a Doom, Resident Evil, or Animal Crossing stream. I appreciate you guys. This is a giant Resident Evil 2 out. Oh, the crypto sequencer. There you go. Oh shit, right off the bat. Cool. Killer Croc. It's Grundy. See, I knew it was either going to be Killer Croc or Grundy. Whoa! Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I forgot the controls. I forgot how to fire that thing. I got confused. Ah, I keep pressing square. No! Leave me alone! Come here, bitch. Oh my god, I keep messing up. The controls are kind of not intuitive for the gadgets sometimes. I pressed R2. Oops. I just electrocuted myself. Dragon Force, welcome. I'm watching you playing through Resident Evil 3 and loving it. Glad you're like. What part are you on? I'm glad you're liking it though. It seems that most of the people that are actually taking time with it and playing it are enjoying it. It's getting good word of mouth. Some of the early reviews were mixed. Which, of course, the early ones. Because they're the ones that blew through the game. Grundy whooped my ass. Well, actually, to be fair, I whooped my ass. Unintentionally. But why the hell am I a villain in the game you're playing? Grundy. Tis true. Tis true. Story behind Fabian meeting the Royal Flush Gang is that he's Batman. Because we never see Fabian and Batman at the same place. You're not supposed to say that out loud. No one could ever know all my secrets.
Grundy.
Ah! Okay, so I just have to keep... I get it. I have to keep setting up these traps for him is what I gotta do. Yeah, dodge! But how do I get the electrical stuff? Whoa! That's cool. Just got back to the train after restoring power. Alright. Yeah, you're getting some good parts. I wonder if I'm doing this right. This is weird right here with the camera angles, because you see how the camera shifts? Like, right now I want to press, like, down, left, diagonal to, like, walk this way. But you have to press left or right only, because, again, it's a 2D. The controls behave as if it's all in 2D, even when the camera is not. See, I don't know how I hit that electrical box before. I'm pretty sure I have to electrocute him in that water. How do I aim at it? Oh, I gotta analyze it first. Oh my god, that's such a pain. Why do I have to analyze it first? I know what it does. Let's try that. Yeah! Got him. Can I punch him now? Nope. Oh, damn. This is Batman fighting the Hulk, basically. Alright, come here, big man. Where'd that one electrocute? Ah! Oh, wait, over here? Do I have to battering something? Tripline the batarang. What do you mean? Oh, I gotta hit that one up there, maybe? I don't think the strategy's working for Grundy. He's running back and forth over and over. Let me go back here. Not sure what... What's that electrocuting? So you can electrocute up there, but I can't... What the hell? Blind him when he gets close to the hanging wire? Wait, hold on. This hanging wire? Oh! Okay, wait a minute. Maybe both of them? Like this. Let me try this. Maybe I gotta do it simultaneously. Like that? But the wire's still... Oh! Okay, wait. I got it. Hang on. It's this one. I just noticed this one's hanging. So I gotta do this, and then he's gonna run into it. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Now he's gonna do the same thing to this other one. I bet. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Strategy! Come at me, Grundy. And don't change your attacks. Did he knock this one down? Wait a minute, this one's not hanging. See, that's got to get cut somehow. I assume my batarang can do it, but I probably have to get in the perfect position, maybe. Hold on. I'm busy, Grundy. See, okay. So that one... I got it. That one's going to touch the water, and I have to electrocute him. And that's how I ultimately defeat him. But... yeah, that's fried, that's fried. Let me go back. Which Resident Evil game was that creepy shapeshifter monster at the end of your video? That was a Japan-only CG movie called For the Executor. Officially considered non-canon, but you guys know I don't care about that. I know, I gotta cut that. Let me try this. Maybe I'll do both. Oh, come on. That should have did more damage. Alright. I feel like I gotta do the same thing I did before. Maybe all three of them. Shit. I messed up. But didn't I do that already? I feel like I did that already and it didn't work that time. But now it worked. I'm literally punching the top of his head. Oh wait, that's it? I didn't have to electrocute the water? Damn, Batman's gonna have some tough punches if he punched the top of his head a couple times. And that downed him. Solomon Grundy, more like the Juggernaut considering all he does is charge at you pretty much. That was a cool fight. Electricity ran out the first time he did? Oh, that's why. I guess I did it too quickly. See, Batman figures it out eventually. It just takes time. Oh, fuck. I didn't remember the Batman Begins game. That was a pretty good game. I had it on the GameCube. You can 100% that game in like 4 or 5 hours completely. Unlock it. And there's no replayability to it whatsoever. Once you beat it, you unlock everything. But the game was pretty good. It was basically Splinter Cell Batman Edition. It was cool. There's an object on the catwalk. Gotta blow it up. When you don't know what to do, shoot it with an explosion. Maybe not. But in the future, maybe. How do you feel about Resident Evil having a multiplayer? I mean, it's not the first time it's had it. Some spin-off games, like Operation Raccoon City, had a multiplayer mode. It's never been particularly interesting, though. Resident Evil 5 had it, too. But, I'll check it out. I'll be checking out Wednesday on stream. And also, when I do the community streams on some Wednesdays, it's not going to get uploaded on the channel. Right? They're just like extra things I'll be doing. Just because, and the reason is because I don't want to keep uploading the same things on the channel, because the games I play on my community streams, I'll be playing those over and over again. So we'll play Friday the 13th again, probably Battlefront 2. We'll be playing lots of different things, so there's no point in uploading the same videos over and over. Idiots. When you're in an Arkham game, you can't stand close to walls. Batman will eventually explode that wall. Dude, my eye itches like crazy. Just found out my uncle's in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What is it related to? What's going around now? Also, you gave him brain damage. Batman punch equals same force as the hit of a truck, 1,000 pounds. That's ridiculous. Batman might as well be the Hulk. You'd think Grundy could withstand that. So I need electric batarang for this, I bet. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Can't go this way. But do you remember the Batman Returns game for what console? There was a couple Batman Returns games. Batman Returns on the NES was a bitch, by the way. Some of you were there when I streamed that game. That game's rough. It's brutal. What you suggested is Revelations 3 is what I'd like to see as a sequel to Resident Evil 3 Remake. That'd be cool. Any plans for Splinter Cell Old Ghost Recon story-driven games? Oh yeah, eventually. I like those games. I own those games. Which Battlefront 2 you playing? Love them both? Well, no. The new Battlefront 2... Well, since I'll be... If it's a community stream, it'll be the new one for online multiplayer. But, no, I like them both. I didn't like the new Battlefront 2 at first, but it's actually a really good game now. I play it quite regularly. They really improved it. Like, right now, it's the game it should have been at release. Because of scar tissue from his appendix surgery 10 years ago causing complications. Hopefully everything turns out okay with him, man. Keep us updated. What, Black Mask leaving his masks all over the place? You just cut that out. You remember Eternal Champions for the 8? Oh, isn't that fighting game that had like a... Man, I forgot the characters. One had like a visor. He was like a nuke man. I don't know why that reminded me of Demolition Man. I started watching it the other day, the Blu-ray I got. I love that movie. Also, one of you asked me if I got the Pizza Hut or the Taco Bell version. It's the Taco Bell version. In other regions, when the movie was released, they changed all the Taco Bell promotions to Pizza Hut. That movie is so over the top, it's absurd. You know the Batman Begins game for PS2? Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. I like that game. It was Splinter Cell. Was BB-8 playable in the new one? Oh, you know what? I think they did add him as a playable character. I haven't played as him yet, but I think he got added into the game just not that long ago. Oh, why is BB-8 playable? I mean, why not? They have everyone else playable in the game. The bolts appear to be weakened by rust. Okay, so can I... So easy to get lost in this game. I know I have to go that way. There were two nuke men. One was purple and the other green. One of the finishing moves was throwing an opponent into a neon sign. Compared to Mortal Kombat, that's such a lazy, like, finisher. Now, looking back. Wait. This is where I came from. My God, look at that. Look at that huge stretch of just BS. Let's not look at that. BB-8 is deadly in the new Battlefront from what I saw. He's the freaking, the Resistance's greatest warrior. BB freaking 8. Oh, here we go. Another mask. You know, Batman needs to collect all these masks, and when he sees black masks, just beat the hell out of him with them. For littering. Okay. Alpha security encryption override. Okay, so I don't have that yet. See, if Superman were here, he would just punch through all the walls and laser everybody. I always argue that. All these problems Batman puts himself in, he could just call Superman and be like, hey, can you help me out real quick?
But I don't have the
I got a date tonight,
security
so let's get this
override
done
code.
quick. Just punch everyone.
Wait. The engineer Black Mask killed dropped a security key card. That might be just what I need.
Didn't Nikolai in Resident Evil games have a Titan bodyguard? No, he never had a bodyguard. I mean, the tyrants and stuff wouldn't hurt him because he was deemed as a friendly. And they were programmed not to destroy him because he was a monitor. But I wouldn't say he had bodyguards, no. Oh. Traces of gunpowder from the gun Black Mask used to kill the engineer. You know, Batman needs to share some of his forensic equipment with police. Probably help solve a lot of crimes if he just, like, told them his tricks. Electronically locked from the other side, so I can't go there yet. I love that they added an Ewok. They added an Ewok? That's hilarious. I want to be Wicket. Was it Wicket W. Warwick? You can play as him in Return of the Jedi for Super Nintendo, too. I don't care for the new Battlefront, but I love to watch a guy called Zanny play it. He used to die from laughing. Yeah, like I said, I didn't like it when it first came out, but it's... I love it now. It really is. They've added so much stuff to it, especially all the prequel stuff that they've added in there. Unlocked. I remember buying one of the Batman special editions and got a badass Joker statue with a bunch of TVs. Origins. My buddy got that one. Yeah, it was Origins. One I really wanted that looked awesome was for Arkham Knight. They had the Batmobile made by a company called Triforce, and then it got canceled. They canceled the pre-orders for it because they had manufacturing problems with it. So we never ended up getting it. I was so pissed off because I wanted it so bad. I think you're thinking of that other Russian dude who had the Ivan type. Oh, you're talking about Sergey. Yeah, that's not Nikolai. They're easy to confuse. Yeah, that's Sergey. Sergey. He is from Umbrella Chronicles and was retconned into the lore as the guy that recruited Nikolai and served with him in the Soviet army. I kind of wish the remake would have acknowledged his existence a bit. That would have been cool. Peyton was the name of Jill's partner? Peyton.
Where's my relief cup?
That doesn't sound familiar, but you're probably right, because I don't remember it.
Help! He's over here!
No! There's no one here! There's no one here!
What are you...
You've been fooled! Aw, damn, I messed up. Maybe the master collectibles, except I couldn't collect them. I could just scan them. I knew he was Russian, I just couldn't remember the name. So, if you ever have a Russian villain in any fictional media, it's always something like Sergei, Nikolai, or Dmitri. Sometimes you throw Boris in there. There's typical Russian bad... Oh, Vladimir is another one. There's always those couple of Russian villain names that movies and fictional media cycle through.
In case of dealing with a boss who's sporting a few loose screws...
Isn't Ivan a Mr. X Tyrant? Yes, there are
just smile and nod.
a more controlled version of them. What did you think of Carlos in the remake? I thought he was awesome. I liked him a lot in that.
Okay, I got this.
I like his wild man hair.
Yeah.
The mop hair. Going after the... Oh, God. See, this is weird. Alright, you guys see how it's, like, going around? I can only move the joystick left or right, because, again, it behaves as if I'm playing on a 2D plane.
Over here.
I'll do on the consoles, this part would be a full 3D, controlled section. It's weird. It takes a little getting used to. My first instinct is I want to rotate the joystick to go around the area, but I can only move left and right.
I ain't smart enough to find you.
Do you think you'll ever do a Fallout timeline? I mean, I'll never say no for sure, but I really don't have any plans to currently, just because I have all the Fallout games. I've barely touched any of them. So if I do, it'll be when I have just nothing else on my plate and just want to do something brand new.
This is a waste of my highly marketable skills.
Oh, you're going down, bitch. You're going down, bitch. Yeah! Fabian's logic. Ignore the man dressed as a giant bat. Yeah, I blend into the shadows. There's no one here. Just go away. A lot of people are mad that the story was only 4 hours long. Or 5 hours long. Thoughts on that? Well, it depends. It's 5 hours if you play a normal and blow through it. I did it on hardcore. It took my time. It took 8.5 hours. And I talked about this before. If you're disappointed about the game because you beat the campaign that amount of time, I don't feel you're playing it the way it's intended. Resident Evil's always been about replayability. And which is why when you beat the game, you unlock a whole shop, you unlock 2 more difficulties.
Thanks, Batman.
The game wants you to go back and play it and get better and unlock everything. That's what I did this whole week, and I 100%ed it. It took almost 40 hours. So, is it a short game? Because it is if you say it's done in 5 hours. But if you truly want to 100% it, it's going to take you a good 40 hours, which is a good length for a Resident Evil game to 100%. So, like I said before, people play differently, but if you're looking for a long game, like I'm talking like Assassin's Creed Odyssey long, then you're barking up the wrong tree with Resident Evil. You know, that's not a game that should be ridiculous. Like, look how long Resident Evil 6 was. I don't hate Resident Evil 6. I enjoy it. But there is segments of that game that are just extremely overly long. Like Ada's chapter, and I felt Jake and Cherry's chapter was a little too long too. So I think Resident Evil 3's campaign was as long as it needed to be. Because if you look at the original Resident Evil 3, it was also a short game. And yeah, they've removed some stuff, but they've added even more original stuff to it. So, story-wise, it balances out. And where am I supposed to go now? Also, in Resident Evil 3, if you stop to like read all the notes and everything, it gives you so much good lore in there. That shows what Umbrella was up to. I loved it. Don't forget Petrie? Was that a Russian name? Petrie? Okay, now I'm just going in a big circle. Oh, what the fuck? I'm not sure like where I can and can't walk to. Okay, I have to drop over here. There we go. The rocket launcher makes everything a short game. I beat Resident Evil 2 in less than an hour and a half. Yeah. But the thing is, to unlock the rocket launcher, it takes a little bit of work. And it's worth it. It's so satisfying when you get it. It's like your revenge. It's like when you pick the higher difficulties, it's like the enemies are picking the difficulty that they want to fight you on when you have the rocket launcher. You can just stream Castlevania Order of Shadows? The mobile game? No, that game sucks ass. Or do you mean Lords of Shadow? I think you mean Lords of Shadow. Yes, I'm going to stream that. Order of Shadows is the shitty old Java mobile phone game with Desmond Belmont. That has a kick-ass soundtrack, but the game's trash. Did you like Jared Leto's Joker? Absolutely hated him. I don't think it was his fault, because he's a good actor. It's the way they interpreted the character and the way he played him. Couldn't stand it. To me, it wasn't Joker. It was just this weird... I know they were going for the Dark Knight Returns inspired Joker, kind of, with a little mix of, like, gangster. I hated it. I didn't like him at all. I can't really think of anything about him I liked. Heath Ledger Joker, to me, is... it's a toss-up between Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix. I think they were both awesome. Gonna be honest, I didn't like this Arkham game, but I'm more here for this community. Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. But, yeah, even though you don't like the game, I do appreciate you being here. Because, I mean, I've played games here I don't like that you forced me to play. You people, like Special Forces, I was forced to play that on stream. Hey, but you know what? As a community, we're still here having a good time. That's what counts, right? Oh, shit. Was I supposed... No! Some of you still want me to play Aquaman. The fuck? Oh, I gotta blow it up. So I'll let you know your Resident Evil timeline has been on my go-to for a while. Was wondering if you wanted a Veronica remake or Resident Evil 8. I want both. I legitimately want both. And it's possible because you've got Capcom in-house working on Resident Evil 8, and then you've got the, you know, the outsourced. I keep forgetting, man. I think it was M2? Something like that. Gloves for the Blackest Night Batsuit? Collect all 5 pieces to equip the suit? No way. Oh, I want it now. Damn you. But yeah, if they keep that up, I think they can, and it doesn't matter, people are still going to call it a rush job if they pump out 2 Resident Evils, one after the other, but not really a rush job if you have 2 independent teams working on it. You still have the stream Aquaman? Yeah, I bet. Happy with what we got. I beat the story like 8 hours as well. That's taking my time. Think people are just mad when it wasn't like Resident Evil 2 remake long. But yeah, see, here's my problem with the Resident Evil 2 argument that people are suddenly making. So everyone's saying that Resident Evil 2 was a lot longer because there were 2 campaigns. In theory, sure, it might have been a little bit more stretched because of that. But think about this. I specifically remember... Hold on, let me see what I have to do here. Can be used to shimmy. Now everyone's praising Resident Evil 2 Remake for having 2 campaigns. But when that game came out, everybody was bashing it because they thought the campaigns were too similar. So which is it? Is it better because there were 2? Or were the campaigns too similar, you know? Of course, that doesn't go for everybody, but that was a major... that was a major, like, a thing of criticism for Resident Evil 2 Remake at the time. That was very widespread. The campaigns were too similar. But now suddenly everyone's like, oh, Resident Evil 2 had 2 campaigns. So Capcom basically listened to feedback and made some changes for Resident Evil 3. Like, they're listening to fans. That was an area of contention, so they just decided to keep, is a better word to say, because Resident Evil 3 already had 1 campaign. They kept 1 campaign, made it more action-packed, more linear. And another thing, a lot of people complained that 2 was also too hard because of the ink ribbons on the hard difficulties. What did they do? They listened to fans and took away the ink ribbons, which I'm not a fan of that. I wish they had an ink ribbon mode. But my point is that they are listening to feedback and changing it. But no matter what you do, you're always going to have the subset that finds something to complain about. But that's my spiel on it. You should play Aquaman in Injustice. I could barely wait for Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. Yes. Yeah, some of you will see it before I do, because I didn't order it digitally. Digital comes out like a week before physical. I ordered a 4K disc from, I think, Best Buy. Best Buy or Amazon. I don't remember who the hell I ordered from. Don't play Aquaman. You don't need to suffer. Well, I'll keep telling you guys this. I probably won't play it because I honestly believe that it would be boring to watch. It's just think of the worst water levels and stretch it out to an entire game. That's really what Aquaman is. It's just this sluggish, boring game. And keep in mind, the last couple levels get really long. There's no checkpoints. If you die, you have to start the whole level all over again. It's a nightmare-inducing... I don't even want to call it a game. I don't know what it is. A disc. It's just some nightmare-inducing software. You want me to get a lookup on Blackest Night outfit location? Nah, Don't worry about it. I won't look for it all in this stream. I'll just get it on my own after. I'm sure after I beat this game, it's going to unlock a harder difficulty or something. I'll go back and do it on New Game Plus one day. For these streams, I'll just beat it. There probably is a trophy for scanning all the masks. Indulge yourself in playing bad games. I don't mind playing bad, entertaining games. Like Special Forces is a bad... That's the wrong word to use. Because that game's not entertaining. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is a bad, entertaining game. Special Forces is a bad, tolerable game, I guess is the best thing I can say. But it's very bad.
It's him! I see him! Everybody get over here now!
You know, for some reason, though, I don't know why, but Mortal Kombat Special Forces has a pretty good soundtrack. I'm very confused as to why, because it's a terrible game. I gotta go back and do that again, I think. People just want something to complain, talk about, ungrateful. Yeah, and everybody after Resident Evil 2 Remake was clamoring for Resident Evil 3 Remake. What I'm most confused about is people are complaining about what was better in the original, or not better, but things that were in the original that weren't in it. Like, why do you want the same game redone? What's the point? Just, did you want a remaster? Like, it was a full reimagining. So was Resident Evil 2 Remake. You know, I have some criticisms about the game, like, I wish it had an encrypted mode. The part where you have to find the fuses kind of slowed down the pace. What else? Oh, they got rid of some monsters, like all the insect-like monsters. There's no gravedigger, there's no spiders, no moths, none of those things. But, like I said, they added a lot of other stuff. And I before the game came out, I always said it was going to be very different from classic Resident Evil 2, but that's exactly what they were trying to do. So they accomplished what they sought out to do. And I like that they did that. I do. I don't want to... If I want to play the original all over again, I'll just go play the original. You know? Like, I want to have a brand new experience inspired by the classic one.
Don't make me do something crazy.
Oh, my bat... I do have to batarang it. I saw the little icon pop up. I just got to do it quick. Yeah, I got to destroy that light. Yeah, and Doom Eternal, Doom 2016, I'll be... Through this week and next week, I'll be uploading a lot of live streams. Alongside regular content, I'm working on there. Did you see the DBZ Kakarot DLC trailer? Yes. I'll probably stream it when the DLC comes out.
There he is.
I must have fallen asleep because I don't remember watching up to this point. I'm chasing Black Mask now, I believe.
Need help. Nowhere to run. Not again.
The large magnet hangs pretty.
It's over.
He straight up killed that dude too. You think you survived like a heavy ass magnet dropping like that on you? Damn, Batman. It's got to be this one. Yeah. Batman in Arkham is a straight up murder. You're literally shooting people with explosives and setting them off. Maybe... Alright, so here's my theory. So Batman, clearly he's put gadgets in the prison before he got there. Hence all the upgrades I'm finding. Maybe he also put like bounce houses, like bounce castles down there. Because he knew he would have to drop a dude from there. So really they're just dropping into these bounce castles. So that... I think that makes sense. That's my theory. We'll stick with that for now. I'm gonna mess you up, Black Mask. Coming after you. Oh, wait. This looks like a trap. Game journalists are a different type of creature that the world needs to be careful about. You know, the problem with these mainstream game sites is the fact that it's hard to trust their reviews because, you know, especially when the review comes out like day of release, you know they got a copy usually a couple days before and blew through it as quickly as possible just to get a review out, because among like mainstream And this is a problem with the big content creators too that are obsessed with views over anything. They'll spit something out just to be one of the first ones there, instead of playing. Like, for example, one reason I like to do that is because there's no way you could form a full, educated opinion, you know, unless you actually spend time with the game. A lot of people beat Resident Evil 3 once and then wrote a review. I wanted 100% it completely, as I did this weekend, before I do mine, regardless of how many people view it. The way I figured, instead of just wanting a mass of new people to watch that review, I care more about telling the community of people that are already on my channel what my opinion is in detail. So, I mean, that's why in my mind, I'm just going to release it whenever, which will be sometime this week, probably. Yeah, I could probably... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could probably get more views had I done the review a week ago, but I don't feel I could have given it a fair review if I blew through it like that. There's no way. There's no way. It's that 24-hour news cycle leaking the game. Yeah, and it's... I don't know. I think that sucks. It really sucks. Oh, man, you scrambled them on me? That's why, even like on a personal level, when I look at reviews from channels I follow, like Angry Joe and those kind of people, you know, I've been following them for a couple years. I'll watch their stuff just for entertainment purposes, not really letting their opinions influence mine, you know. Who is your team in fighters? I don't know. They keep changing. I always have Bardock on my team. That's a must. Bardock will always be on my team. And I like Goku Black. I think he's cool. Third person I switch around a lot. I like having Cooler in there. Probably go for another hour or so. I want to take out Black Mask. I like this game, but it's kind of a bitch. It's real easy to get lost and stuck on like stupid easy things, as you've seen. The Joker paint is still wet. Wait, I'm not trying to go after Joker. Am I going to a different section?
It's break time. I can eat.
Panel appears to be weakened by rust. See, that's the thing about this game. You just got to cycle through all your tools and see which one you can aim at.
I'm beginning to think taking this job weren't such a good idea.
The device will be activated by a sudden burst of electricity, so... Battering? Ah! Oh, fuck. Wait. Duh! Nope. Duh! Ah, Superman can do this. Come on!
Crazy as he obviously is.
Wait, is this not what I'm supposed to use? Or do I have to shoot it?
None of this makes much sense to me.
Sudden burst of electricity. Maybe I'm too close.
This whole city's going on a crap.
I think I'm too early. Let me go back. I think this is going to another area. The Flash could do this too. Yeah, anyone with like crazy superpowers. Flash would have been done ages ago. Like he would have just run through the prison and taken everyone out. Unless... Ooh. Unless Batman is the only superhero in the Arkhamverse. Like in the Nolan universe. I need the line launcher to get over there. I'm early. Just ask here for help. I'm not a Superman fanboy, Rogue Dragon. I'm just speaking facts. Facts, alright? It's not debatable that Superman wouldn't have had this done already. He just would have. Panel is locked with a gamma. Oh, no, I can't do that either. Well, there were a lot of alpha codes where I was before, I think. So I gotta go back this way. Black Mask can't hide forever. I'm coming, bitch. Okay, now I could go to new areas. Try to translate this map. What's the C's? So easy to get lost in this. And there's not really any fast travel either. Just like to the big areas you can... Oh no! Oh! I made it. I made it. Fabian's a Green Lantern fanboy. I won't debate you on that. That I won't debate you on. Okay. Green Lantern could have done this already too. Now I could do this. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Make some progress. Everything's it's comics, everything's debatable. No, not that. The hunters weren't as terrifying as I thought they would be. On Nightmare, I noticed something. On hardcore mode, they never one-hit kill me, I don't think. On Nightmare, they did a couple times, even with the defense buff on. And they take a shitload of damage. But if you shoot them directly in the face with the shotgun, easy kill. But everything else, their hide is very much armored. I like Green Lantern, but I'm more of a Kyle Rayner than Hal. There's not the only Green Lantern, and I know he's got his fans. Guy Gardner. He's the only Green Lantern I actually like him as a Red Lantern. But as a Green Lantern, I've always thought he was really annoying. But all the other, like Kyle Rayner, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, I like all three of those. I know there's a couple other human ones, but I'm talking about like those are the main, the more mainstream ones. I've always liked those. There you go. Green Lantern would have already, unless that GL is Guy Gardner. There we go. Ooh, he came this way. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. I know you went this way. I'm following your trace. Oh, wait a minute. Can I climb that ladder? There.
It's him! I see him! That thing!
Oh! I noticed there's a lot less combat in this one, too. Like, the enemies are more spread out. And once you beat up some guys in an area, like, you don't... It doesn't refill them again. Like, they're just kind of dead. It does give you some sense of completion, though, as you explore. How much have I explored? Let me look at this map real quick. Overview. 66% of the industrial complex. Bitch. Where's Catwoman? She needs to be over here helping me. Like in The Dark Knight Returns. No. Wait a minute. The Dark Knight. That's... Hold on. I just went blank and forgot the third Batman movie of Christopher Nolan. Batman Begins, Dark Knight. It is Dark... Oh, Dark Knight Rises. That's what I meant. I kept saying Dark Knight Returns. What about Alan Scott, the OG Green... I like him, but he's not Green Lantern core. He's more magic-based. I'm talking Space, Guardians, Green Lantern core. That's what I mean. Alan Scott's classic. He's just not one of the core. Unless you're looking at... well, it depends on version. In New 52, when they originally introduced Earth 2, he was part of the Green Lantern core in that. I thought that was kind of cool. Guy Gardner fans wants to know Luke Cage. I have a cousin that he's extreme DC fan, but like we get into it. Like Guy Gardner is his favorite lantern, and he will sit there and fight someone over it like all day. He won't relent. He loves Kyle Rayner. See, I can open up all those areas now. Maybe I should have gone this way. I think the coolest Lantern is Atrocitus, the Red Lantern. I always thought he was badass, and I always use him in Injustice too. Yeah, I love Atrocitus. Definitely not a Green Lantern. He's a Red Lantern through and through, but he is the Red Lantern, actually. Nope, wrong way. This game really should have some kind of fast travel, like in Strider. Or you can have some... Wait, did Strider have fast travel? Wait, now I'm not so sure. I don't remember. I just streamed it not that long ago. You know, I love that doesn't get enough recognition, Martian Manhunter. You want to know something, Martian Manhunter? I was so pissed off that the DC Extended Universe in the movies, they replaced him with Cyborg. Yeah, I get it. They did it in the comics too. I still don't like it. But the black guy in, I think it was Justice League, that's a general. Apparently that was supposed to be Green Lantern, or Martian Manhunter. But it got cut from the movie. He was going to be revealed as Martian Manhunter. What the hell? I'm so mad that didn't happen. New 52, Alan Scott. Was he magic-based? Oh, his suit looked very much like Green Lantern. I never finished reading her, too. New 52. I got the first couple issues, and then I didn't really care for it. Well, then either way, he's definitely not a Green Lantern Corps member. I've always been a big Huntress fan. I didn't really care too much about how she was represented in the movie in Birds of Prey. She, at first, yes, but by the end, I don't know, she kind of seemed very off character by the end of the movie. But when they first introduced her, I thought she was kind of cool. She was very mysterious. See, Black Mask can't hide. I know where he is. I'm following his trail. The floor consists of exposed panels. Electricity pulses through panels at regular intervals. Run! There you go. Oh no!
Hey, now! I found someone!
Is there electricity down there? Ooh, yeah.
I'm liking these odds.
Oh!
Not down without a fight! You're going down.
Oh no, where do I go? Oh, damn it. Gotta fight my way out. See, oh, there, finally the takedown worked. I've been trying to get the ground takedown to work the whole game. Die.
I got him.
That guy just vanished through the floor. Get him the electric. Hell yeah.
Got you now.
Holy shit, look at all of them. There's a lot of ass kickings to be given.
Over here!
Ah. Wow, they're gonna keep coming, aren't they? There's a ladder right down there. Can I take that? I probably gotta fight my way through these guys first. See, the ground takedown barely works in this game. I don't like that. I'm almost dead. Damn it. I swear, man, I keep trying to do the ground takedown, and Batman just keeps going like this, and he doesn't actually do it. All this cheese makes me either want nacho cheese pizza. That was the AC Vietnam graphic novel. A little confusing. I gotta go back and get the issues that came out before it, because I feel like, I kind of feel like it assumes you know what was happening before it. Because there's a lot of characters in there that I don't know who the hell they are. See, okay, so it takes turns. Check this out. The middle platform turns on. Now I think the left and right platforms turn on. I think. Yeah, that's the pattern. I didn't see that before. So now I got to get them here in the middle. Well, they already are. Let me just keep them there. See? There. Now the left and right. So this part I just got to stay in the middle. Okay, now I got to go over here and keep them in the middle. See, I got the pattern. The cheese works in conjunction with this pattern. This is so stupid. I'm sure they didn't mean for people to exploit this part like this. You stay over there. Okay. Now you come over here. I need them to come over here now. There we go. Got a couple of them in there. Okay, now stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. It's going to turn on in the middle. Yep, there you go. See, I'm right. The pattern's right. It's so ridiculous. I love it. It's a barge mode confirmed. No, this is almost over. What happened to all the other guys? Did they just all get electrocuted into oblivion? Alright, so yeah, to beat that part, you just gotta spam batarangs and get them when the electric turns on. You don't have to fight them. That's amazing.
That gear needs to be locked in place. Catwoman, you know of any weapon depots in the area?
Oh god, music is starting to remind me of Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles, don't even.
Wayne Tech locks on it, and I didn't want to spend time cracking them.
Probably a munitions lockup. That may help.
What shit do I have to do before I fight Black Mask? We'll hold the door open if jammed. Probably need another upgrade, but let's see if I can throw something. Oh. Oh, you know what it is, I bet? So I gotta jam that. It's probably like a ice grenade or something. I bet. I still hear that game soundtrack in my nightmares. That's because it's a terrible soundtrack. Beat that part, you're gonna need some cheese? Well, I did. I already served the cheese. Never tell me that you have to find cheese in a game. If it's there, it shall be discovered. In time. I feel like those are little things developers put in there to see if people figure them out. Another mask. Is this where I was before? This looks familiar. Oh shit, this all looks familiar. It all looks the same. So I'm just in the same jail over and over. Oh! Wait, can I go this way now? Wait, I didn't get a new gadget or anything like that, though. Not sure if I'm going the right way. No, I gotta go back. See, I can unlock those areas now. Okay, wait a minute. So... fuck do I get it? This map's confusing. I don't like it. I gotta go to the blinking seas. I think we're all still traumatized by that one. Hey, like I said, I'm not gonna stream that game again unless I find like the I guess you'd call it the remaster to translation, the mobile phone version. Okay. Okay, it's this way. Ever heard of a fan game called The Card Chronicles 2? Yeah. I actually want to stream that sometime. I've heard it's actually really good. Yeah, it looks really cool. Maybe Halloween time would be a good time for that. Okay, so now, where am I? Okay, I could drop down. Left. Okay, so it's telling me this door. The hell? So I have to go to I think I have to go to right here. But how would I? Look at all this shit, how it just overlaps. The hell am I supposed to understand that? Let's just go back this way. I'm gonna have to just go back this way and see where I end up. No. You have anything planned for Star Wars Day? You know what I was actually thinking. Hang on, let me. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, on May the 4th, I was actually thinking of streaming the Star Wars trilogy for Super Nintendo. Okay, this is it. Yeah, here we go. The map takes a little bit of a translation there. 8585. This is kind of like Google Authenticator, how it keeps changing the coding. I was thinking you'd be playing something like Master of Terrace Casady. You know, I've been sitting... I know I said like 2 months ago that I'm reviewing it. I'm still sitting on that. I have the footage and everything. I started writing the review, but there's all kinds of other stuff I got distracted with. So it's still coming sometime. I just don't know when. Okay, wait. Alright, I'm going the right way now. I'm trying to get outside. Okay. How in the hell... Where is the outside? What is the game doing? Go to Munitions Depot. I'm supposed to go there? Let me go ahead and go here real quick and look at the map and see what they tell me. Yeah, see? I can open that. That's my objective right there.
Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.